Initially, we visited 4 high schools to deliver the scholarships. I believe there were approximately 273 scholarships that we delivered. We also delivered some monetary prizes for individual scholars that had risen above in the essay writing phase of the application process, and awarded them with a cash payment and a token of our appreciation with regard to a t-shirt. We also visited several of our proposed new sites for a tourism program that we're going to develop in conjunction with the University of Belize, or maybe it's Belize University, as well as prospective new internet centers to be responsive to the needs regionally of the 4 high schools that we visited. I believe we visited Corazon, and there were 2 others that the names escape me right now.
I became involved in the foundation well over 10 years ago when it was just starting. And I remember one of the first things we did was to get water donations, because there was a dance marathon where some college students danced the night away, raised money, and were able to raise about $6,000 US to start this foundation to provide books and shoes for the students. And we now, after a good 10 to 15 years, are up to almost 300 scholarships at 4 of the high schools down here in southern Belize, and we are so proud of all of our students and our scholars. We're also able to provide university scholarships as well. So with this particular visit, this is my first visit to Belize. It is a beautiful country with wonderful people, wonderful food. We don't eat like you folks do here in the United States, and it was great. But today, in the last few days, we've been visiting the students, and my heart is filled, and I feel very blessed that you have wonderful, wonderful families and students here who really want an education, not only to make their lives better and to get jobs, but to make their communities better and to make southern Belize the very best that it can be. So I'm so proud to be with a foundation where we partner with your communities to try to provide you and your students with whatever we can to make the world a better place.
Last year, we raised enough money to build an internet center in San Lucas, which has now been open roughly a year, to provide internet service to the students up there. We're looking to do another one in San Antonio. We visited the building today that we're going to lease. We think the work there should be done mid-February, probably looking mid-March somewhere as an opening for that, obviously subject to construction and so forth, but it's coming online. We have the money, we've approved going forward with the lease, so that's going to be a done deal. One of the main reasons for coming again this year was to see the progress on the construction that we're doing at TCC with respect to their tourism program. We're completing both classroom and I guess what I would call functional space, kitchen, dining room, that type of thing. And honestly, what we think we're going to try to create there at TCC is the premier tourism program of any high school in Belize. So we're not going to settle and say we're going to have the top tourism program in Toledo. We're looking to have the top tourism program in Belize. The reason is, over the last few years, we do put some kids into university. That's not our primary function, and I think we're up to 10 or 12 now. And we just simply don't have the resources to, put 250 into university. So we want to focus on, when our scholars come out of high school, do they have jobs? And we've tasked the principals to try to come up with programs that we can develop and help partner with them, where when kids graduate from high school, they have a job. Tourism seems like a no-brainer here, and the principal there at TCC agrees. And so that building is currently under construction. I'm not sure exactly when it's going to be completed, but I would guess by the next school year, we're going to have a pretty complete functioning tourism program there, beyond what they do right now. They do a lot of good work already. So we wanted to meet with the local officials, the school board, because we think we can help with strategic partnerships, right? At the end of the day, it's making sure we have employers that want to hire top students. So we want to create this top program. So we think we can use some of our contacts with businesses to to help us develop the curriculum, so when you get that certificate from the tourism program at TCC, it's going to be known throughout the country, and these employers are going to want these students. So whether it's in the cruise industry, the restaurant industry, culinary arts, we're really going to try to bring some strategic partners. When the James Albert Foundation comes here, we're not imposing on anybody, we are partnering. Because we know that there's a lot of good work already being done here, and it's not our business, to change things. I mean, we're just trying to be change agents for the good, but we want to partner with people. And the other thing I would say about this foundation, when we say we're going to do something, we do it. We told San Lucas we were going to build an internet center, and less than a year later, it opened its doors. We told the kids and administrators in San Antonio area that we're going to do the second internet center. I guarantee you by the time I'm back here next year, the doors will be open, it'll be fully functioning, the tourism building will be functioning. That's why we like this foundation, because nobody has more passion about what we do than Jim. He doesn't make a penny off of this. No foundation member makes a penny off of this. It's all going into the students. And we're really excited because we've been able to go back home and every year increase the amount of money that we're raising, and we expect that to continue. And we're going to be here for a long, long time.
When I first found out about the Belize program, it was an honor to get to come here immediately. And when we did, we thought maybe we would come once, but as soon as we came here, we fell in love with the kids. And at this point in time, now that we've been here for 5 visits, we have seen first form students almost in their completion year and about ready to graduate. And we become very close to many of them, and they all warm our hearts.